There are so many great things about February, aren't there? Summer cracks on, the sounds of people outside fill the air. It's a good month to have a birthday. And of course, the kids go back to school. Now, as they settle into new routines, it's a great opportunity for us as parents to try new things. This month's Faith Hack is about building our kids' faith through stories. Researcher and author Dr. Mark Rithis says that it's important for preschoolers to hear Bible stories read to them, to build into the wonder of God. But primary age kids, he says, need to hear stories of missionaries and people who have lived those stories. Now, some may ask, shouldn't we read the Bible to kids? And the answer is yes, it's a great thing to do, and we should definitely explore the Bible with kids. But more about that later. So, why should we read stories about people who have lived their faith to primary age kids? Well, when they're younger, listening to the Bible stories helps them to understand the story, or the scarlet thread, God's special rescue plan for us. But as they get older, they find out that some things they've been told are real are in fact not. The tooth fairy, Santa, etc. And today's culture quickly throws Bible stories into the fairy tale zone. If the kids have heard stories of people whose faith have done amazing things like Corrie ten Boom, Nicky Cruz or Bethany Hamilton, real stories of people who had a choice to follow what the culture said to do, or fall into tragedy, but instead chose to believe and trust in God to get them through, or submit and follow what God says, then this helps the kids to not only be encouraged and inspired, but enables them to link the stories that they've heard about when they were preschoolers. How the story of David and Goliath encouraged someone that with God, all things are possible. We want to give the kids anchors, things that they can look back on and remember the stories, or how they applied to people that they've read about. These anchors help them when storms hit later on, or when friends hassle them about believing in God, whenever they face turbulent seas or experience doubts. Just like a ship, these anchors help them to stay upright and not be blown about by the winds of our culture. Now, when you find a story, don't just give them the book to read. Show them how important they are to you by investing in them with something incredibly valuable, your time. So you can try both parents reading the story, or take turns reading part of it each night. If they prefer to listen to audiobooks, do that. Awesome. But whatever you do it with them. You'll show them how important they are, and you'll get a chance to answer questions and connect to other stories. It's an investment you won't regret. This is Donald with Faith Hacks.